Good morning, grade 11 students. Welcome to Statistics and Probability. Quarter 3, Week 1. It's talk about random variable. Before we proceed, these are the objectives of our topic. At the end of this topic, you will be able to illustrate a random variable, discrete and continuous. Distinguishes between a discrete and a continuous random variable. Finds the possible values of a random variable and illustrate a probability distribution for a discrete random variable and its properties. And now, let's begin. What is certainty and uncertainty? Certainty is the state of being completely confident or having no doubt about something. However, uncertainty is when nothing is ever decided or sure. Para lubos niyong maintindihan kung ano ang kaibahan ng certainty and uncertainty, magbigay tayo ng example. Example, claw machine. Alam kong pamilyar nyo ang bagay na ito. This is something na pinupuntahan natin sa arcade. If you're going to look at this, hindi tayo sigurado kung ano yung resulta, pero may certainty na resulta. Ibig sabihin, uncertain kung makukuha natin o hindi ang stuffed toy na nasa claw machine. Pero certain tayo na dalawa lang ang pwedeng mangyari. Makuha natin ang laruan o hindi natin ito makuha. Another example is a coin. When we toss a coin in the air, we'll know na dalawang certainty lang ang pwedeng mangyari. Head up or tail up. Meron ding uncertainty dito. Bakit? Hindi natin alam kung ano ang maging resulta. Is getting head or tail? What is probability? Probability means possibility. It is a branch of mathematics that deals with the occurrence of a random event. The value is expressed from 0 to 1. So yung mga example ko kanina na ibinigay ay related sa probability. Sa madaling salita, in every event or situation, may dalawang chances na pwedeng mangyari or hindi pwedeng mangyari. What is experiment? In probability theory, an experiment or trial is any procedure that can be infinitely repeated and has a well-defined set of possible outcomes known as the sample space. An experiment is said to be random if it has more than one possible outcome and deterministic if it has only one. Ito yung bagay na paulit-ulit nating ginawa. Hindi katulad ng experiment natin sa science. So, ang experiment na ito ay related sa statistics and probability. For example, tossing a dice, kung saan pwede nating paulit-ulit nga gawin. Next, what is sample space? The sample space of an experiment or random trial is the set of all possible outcomes or result of that experiment. For example, sa dice, so there are only 6 possible outcomes at ito yung tinatawag na sample space. Next, what is outcome? An outcome is a possible result of an experiment or trial. Each possible outcome of a particular experiment is unique, and different outcomes are mutually exclusive. Only one outcome will occur in each trial of the experiment. This is the example of probability. What is the probability of getting a 4 when rolling a dice? So let me see. P getting a 4 is equal to 1 over 6 because in rolling a dice, there are only 6 possible outcomes or the sample space. Now let's proceed to random variable. A random variable is a variable whose value is unknown or a function that assigns values to each of an experiment's outcomes. Random variables have been designated by letters and can be classified as discrete, which are variables that have specific values, or continuous, which are variables that can have any values within a continuous range. The value of a random variable is depends on the outcome. So, ibig sabihin, kailangan mo munang mag-conduct ng experiment to determine the random variable. A variable x whose value depends on the outcome of a random process is called a random variable. It is denoted by a capital letter. Is a capacity that connects a real number with every component in the sample space. Is a variable whose qualities are controlled by chance. Is a numerical amount that is derived from the result of an arbitrary trial or experiment. Now, take a look at this example. So, na-experiment tayo ng spinner. So, yung number na 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, ito yung tinatawag na sample space. Kapag inikot natin yung spinner at hinto siya sa number 5, ito yung tinatawag na outcome. So, hindi pa rin siya yung random variable. So, the random variable, number of times that the spinner stops at number 5. So, kung ilang beses siya naghinto sa number 5. There are two types of random variable. First is discrete. A discrete random variable is one which may take on only a countable number of distinct values such as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Discrete random variables are usually, but not necessarily, counts. If a random variable can take only a finite number of distinct values, then it must be discrete. From the word finite, it means countable. The other one is continuous random variable. Is one which takes an infinite number of possible values. Continuous random variables are usually measurements. Example include height, weight, the amount of sugar in an orange, the time required to run a mile. So, ang continuous random variable ay hindi siya countable, ngunit measurable. Para maintindihan nyo ng maayos kung ano ang kaibahan ng discrete and continuous random variable, ay bibigyan ko kayo ng examples. Number 1. The number of female students. So, this is countable. So, the answer is discrete. Number 2. The time needed to finish the module. So, from the statement, it is obvious that the answer is continuous. Speed of a tricycle. Countable ba ang speed of a tricycle? Of course not. But it is measurable. So, the answer is continuous. Number 4. The number of defective mobile phones produced by a manufacturer. So, from the word number, so it means countable. So, the answer is discrete. That's all for today and I hope na mayroon kayong natutunan mula sa videong ito. Thank you.